enjoy cosplay?
Sure.
What inspired you to cosplay this character?
I like their background stories. Because every Touhou character got their background stories. Something about history also.
So you like your character's background story?
Yeah.
How are you finding the event today so far?
It's very fun and I enjoy the event because mainly about the Touhou section.
So, tell us a bit about yourself. Yes, I'm Yong. Right now, are you studying? Are you working? What are you studying? Okay, high school, college, middle school. Okay, you're a middle school student. And how about you?
My name is Ivan. I'm still studying in college right now.
Okay, so you're both students. Okay. So I noticed both of you are Touhou cosplayers. Yeah. What got you into Touhou in the first place? My friend brought me in. Okay, you brought him into the series. Yes. Okay. So you affected him. It's like a virus. Yeah. Why did you enjoy? I like all of their stuff. Especially Zun.
He's drunk. He's always drunk.
Yeah, he got it. Do you play the game? Yeah, a lot. I see. So you got him because you actually like Zun's creation first, and then the fan creations next, correct? Yeah.
My friend dragged me into Touhou. I like Touhou t-shirts and Tutu. My friend dragged me into it, and then very quickly I got addicted, and that's how I got into it. I like the characters, I like the stuff, and also I like how to get the characters are very good. Yeah, their personalities.
So seeing as you are dressed as a Marisa player, are you going to be making Marisa?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I look forward to seeing your games later. And you as well, you are dressed up as Rumia. So what is your inspiration? Actually, I have Gungnir. Then I have a red cloth, I just see. Oh, okay, so it was easy for you to change to Rumia. Hi, we're here with another Touhou cosplayer. This is actually the second Marisa I've seen today. It's a really good one. Can you tell us a bit about yourself?
My name is Joel. I'm a cosplayer as Marisa.
Okay. So what got you into Touhou in the first place?
My friend introduced me about the Kirisame. And then I found interesting on that game. And then I also interested on this character as Marisa. And then I tried to research where this character came from. And then what's the background story. Marisa is a human. She is a normal magician. She is inspired me that because I love magician.
There's a lot of similarities with the other Marisa. Does that mean that you like playing Marisa in the game? Are you good at Marisa?
Something I was interested in Marisa. I played Marisa a lot. But after a few times fighting with a bunch of guys, I feel like I can't really get the combo. So I decided to use Sakuya instead of Marisa. ESA, Touhou Sky Arena, before Marisa.
Sky Arena as well. Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually one of the other games that we're going to be featuring in our booth today, Touhou Sky Arena. And that is actually a fairly new game compared to Suwako. But we do have a dedicated following like this Marisa cosplayer here. There are two, you've seen the other Marisa cosplayers today, right? Who do you think is better in terms of cosplay?
I think he is better because I still have some accessories that I left over, which is the the second thing, I was basic. That means I didn't wear gloves because the character in there is didn't wear gloves. But instead of him, he wear gloves, he looks more cooler.
But you know what? I think that going this far to be able to cosplay your favorite character is quite a passionate thing in itself. And I think you have a really great cosplay today. Thank you for letting me interview you today. I hope you have fun. So we're here with two more Touhou cosplayers. This is Yuri and this is Wen. Can you tell us a bit about yourself?
I'm a student in Moriya. How I touch with Touhou because them.
Oh, what introduced you? Are you guys friends? Oh, okay. So you are currently studying in Mandalara. College or high school? Primary school.
Secondary school. I'm sorry.
Okay, 中学. Okay.
Secondary school.
No problem. I believe you. You are in secondary school, and Wen, you are actually been in the cosplay scene for quite a while already. Can you tell us a bit about yourself now?
I'm in this for like almost like 3 years already. But I touched Touhou is more than 5 years already. I touched Touhou is because of one person that one of my friends. His name is Nidara. He tell me more about Touhou, then I started to play Touhou and get more and more into Touhou and start cosplaying.
And is this a new cosplay? I've never seen Hashira. Are these the most difficult parts of the costume?
Yeah, it's a very, very complicated. As you can see, I can't even.
Someone has to hold it.
Yeah.
So how much does it cost, in total to make something as difficult as this?
Actually, if you know how to find, it's quite cheap. Like buy this cute, right? Normally it will cost like 39 ringgit each, but I buy it for 30 ringgit for both.
So are you going to be helping Kanako walk around with this thing throughout the day?
Actually, no, I will be holding my
Okay, very cool. So, do you play the games or do you listen to the music or play the game? Are you going to be joining our tournament? No, okay.
too much monsters inside.
Maybe another time, but we have a lot of new players this time. So it might be a chance for you to join us. It's free anyway. But anyway, why did you choose to cosplay Suwako?
Why?
Yes.
Because she's cute.
Because she's cute. Was this specifically to compliment your friend? Because he's cosplaying Kanako. So these guys actually come as a pair. This is the god of the wind and the god of the earth. And he is actually a snake god, but she is a frog god. But they are also the best of friends. It's a really weird world. Thank you guys for helping conduct this interview. Iku!
Much better. No, I'm not Iku. I'm Renko.
Oh! So we're interviewing a Touhou character here. Can you tell us a bit about yourself?
My name is Ahmad. Sometimes people just call me Yuri. I like Touhou since 2008, so that's about 5 years now. When I started to like Touhou, I'm more into the music because I play the rhythm game called Usami. The time when I started cosplaying is when I met Kazami and then I met Wen himself.
Right. So they're all in the music genre, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what about Touhou music do you like so much that got you into this?
I think it's because it's kind of it's different from the usual mainstream stuff. It doesn't look like Star Wars or whatever stuff.
Right.
Okay. It's just that the composition is so much different that it makes me want listening to the same music over and over. Isn't that boring?
It doesn't bore you with
Yeah.
music. Does it amaze you that it's one person's work doing all
exactly. Yes, it amazes me because it's only one guy, excluding the fighting games. Yes,
right.
One guy can create. I don't know how many songs
Hundreds and hundreds of
until
songs, yes.
now.
It's fantastic, and that's one of the reasons people actually get into the Touhou series. The music is fantastic. For those of you who have not listened, go have a look online. Our photographer, KKCWCO, has a lot of the music uploaded. You've chosen to cosplay as a character that people don't normally see, Renko, is that correct?
Yes.
So what was your inspiration?
It started when I read a doujin. It's a novel. It's called Yume Utsutsu. It's a really long novel that is more focused on the pairing of Usami Renko and Maribel themselves. There is some kind of speculation that Renko herself might be removed.
I see. That's mind-blowing.
Yes,
But this is a fan work, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Is it official?
No, it's not fan work. But it is an amazing fan work.
It is fantastic, and there are a lot of unofficial fan works who have actually taken up the Touhou story and fleshed it out to such an extent where people can pick it up, and it's great. There's so much fandom in Touhou that sometimes people actually can't tell which is official and which is a fandom, and this is actually a good problem, I find, because it gets more people interested in characters like Renko. So we're here interviewing another Touhou cosplayer, and you're actually from Indonesia, right? Yes. What is your name?
SoulMarisu.
SoulMarisu, okay. And what are you doing in Malaysia?
I'm studying
Studying. What are you studying?
games design.
I think you're the first person I've known of who is studying games design. Have you always wanted to be a games designer?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think you'll be coming out with a game soon?
I'm not sure about that yet. one was embodiment of Scarlet.
USD, okay, that's fantastic. It's the first Windows Touhou game that was actually released, USD. You a good gamer? Would you call yourself a good gamer?
I don't think so. I don't think so if I'm a gamer, but maybe intermediate.
But you play Touhou. Touhou is like all Touhou games are pretty difficult. And have you ever competed in a Touhou game?
Yes, USD.
Okay, well done. That's also one of the more difficult ones. Okay, so I noticed you're dressed as Alice. What's your inspiration? Why did you choose to dress as Alice?
Alice is my favorite character.
Why do you like Alice?
One thing is that I can kind of relate myself with. I like dolls as well. And it's like the stuff on Alice. That she doesn't have much fun.
Okay, well, you know what? In the Touhou community, there are a lot of people who are willing to make friends just like you. In fact, you have such a great cosplay. I'm sure a lot of people will be willing to get to know you. In fact, we don't have that many Indonesians around. You should join us on our group. Do you know about our Touhou group?
What is it called?
Touhou Malaysia. It's on Facebook. You can actually look us up. We will be in touch with you. We have gatherings all the time. So if you want to meet new people, okay, sure. Okay, we are here with a prolific Penang cosplayer. His name is Gungnir Godspear, and he's one of the best, I would say, cosplayers out there. Now, tell us a bit more about yourself.
First of all, I'm from Penang. I'm now studying college. Well, that doesn't give me a lot of time to do cosplay.
Right.
Today I'm here because I'm hosting the Soko tournament for AMG.
So between saying that he doesn't have enough time to do cosplay yet producing such great cosplay, he's also managing our event at the moment, the Soko tournament, and one of the biggest, I can say, for the year. He's done a really great job. Now, how do you balance all that time between studying, doing what you enjoy?
Time is like you squeeze them out from your little free time, so you have a lot of them.
So you actually balance your studies and your passion very well. Is that right? Your free time is dedicated to perfecting your craft. Is that correct for me to say that? Okay. How did you get into Touhou?
There's a friend of mine who introduced me to a game that looks pretty crazy, which is Touhou, the Mako game.
Which game was it? Do you remember?
It was USD.
Ah, you also started off with USD, and you're currently cosplaying an USD character, Flandre Scarlet, is that right?
Yes.
So, is this your favorite character from USD?
Yes, she's actually the first character that I have contact with, which is Touhou.
I see, so this is the first character you ever learned of. But you've also got a lot of other cosplays. You're cosplaying Tenshi tomorrow, is that correct?
Yes.
Any advice for cosplayers who want to get into the scene? What would you tell them?
Go learn some makeup, it's very important.
Makeup is important, straight from the mouth of one of the best cosplayers. Thank you for letting us interview. We are here today with Shin. He's a freelance Touhou music arranger for Malaysia. And he's actually made 11 official albums today. The newest one being Verus Decima. You can actually check it out at the booth now. Now, tell us a bit about yourself, Shin.
Well, as you have heard, my name is Kazami Shintaro. Well, my real name is Muhammad Shafiq. So that's my Facebook name, and people tend to call me Shin, or sometimes Kazami, or sometimes Kaz.
Should I call you Shin?
Shin will be fine.
Shin. I'm used to calling him Shin. I've actually known Shin for quite a while, from back during the times when he's played Touhou. So we've actually been out of contact. He's got his own music to settle, and I've been busy doing the Hisotetsu.
We are silly lives to follow.
Yeah, silly lives, really silly lives.
Silly lives to follow.
But you know what? Here we are again. AMG has brought us together. I'm really grateful for this opportunity.
The first was basically just a random YouTube video.
Okay.
The music was very catchy. It was surprisingly to all people, it's very common. It's Marisa Stole the Precious Thing.
Oh, okay, right.
I was attracted to the music, but just as a music.
Right.
But because that time I was very fond of techno music. But then the characters are very. Who is this character? Who's this blondie? Who's this girl with the bro?
Really fun random character.
And then I started playing Marisa. The keyword Marisa on Google turned up, and you know Google will keep suggesting you stuff, and Touhou finally came into action.
See.
I love to download the Flash video those.
Right.
The flash PVs by IOCs. Mostly there are a lot of music, and I convert them into MP3. And back then I don't have internet, so I go to Cyber Cafe, download and listen to it at my home again and again. And I tend to practice using, before I use FS Studio, I use that program called Adobe Audition 1.5. That's very old. So I started making tiny little silly remixes by myself. And then everything started to grow even more interesting.
Were you actually doing music before you went into Touhou music?
Before I was doing music, no, actually I was doing art.
So this is your first music foray into the music world was Touhou.
Yeah.
Correct.
So because the Touhou music is, you can't hear Touhou music anywhere else. That's simply said.
Right.
Yeah. You don't hear anywhere.
That's right.
You know what? Made by anyone else?
Nobody. That's fantastic music. Zun puts out really great albums, and a lot of the fans have actually remixed them. Fans like Kazami Shintaro here. You can get his album in the link here below, by the way, which you can visit later. I know that you used to play Touhou back in the day. Do you still play any Touhou games?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, what
Even
games?
the original ones.
Okay. Right.
But with the exception, I'm very bad at the Danmaku games. I used to be good with it. I used to beat Yukari at the back of my hand.
Okay.
But when the fighting game comes, Danmaku games are simply forgotten quickly. So the skill just rusts away.
So you are a fighting gamer first and a Danmaku player second.
Yeah, and now I just continue to play the Dojin of the Dojin game.
Yeah, fair enough. A lot of great Dojin games out there for Touhou.
For example, Labyrinth.
Touhou Labyrinth, the new one.
And Monster Hunter G. I mean the WG.
I see, okay.
It's very, very cute.
I've never heard of that one, but I don't actually go into many games. You should share a bit more with me later.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're currently dressed as Suika.
Yeah, Suika, Japan version. I'm sorry, it's not that good.
It's actually pretty good. I mean, better than what I have. Because I've cosplayed as myself. Cosplayed as myself, and I'm proud of it. Now, is Suika your favorite character? Is that why you chose?
Actually, my favorite character is Kuwakuma.
Kuwakuma, okay.
Yeah, my waifu, okay? Don't steal. So, Suika is basically one of the most used heroes in Isoten Soku, including me. I like to use her as a second or a third. My first was Komachi. But for quite a while, Suika's theme is one of the best themes around. Broken Moon.
Right.
Who can forget Broken Moon? Saigo no wakare iwa nai koto yo kono hi yo ni mataru desho wasure warui no yoga masuri no mahou mo miyage.
Oh, look at that! Well done! Not just a musician, he's a singer as well. Now that was Kazami Shintaro, everyone. Let's give it up for him. You can follow him on his blog at cfoinforce.blogspot.com, or you still just look up Ensemble.
Easier to go to Facebook.
On Facebook, he's called. He has a group called Ensemble of Gensokyo. You can also check out the newest releases at his booth. At the moment, he's selling CDs. He's doing live demos of his music, as well as offering lessons on FL Studio if you need. And if you're really nice to him, he might sign a CD for you himself. Thank you for answering your nice questions. Okay, we are here with the first male Touhou cosplayer I've seen today. It's a Rinnosuke. Can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Okay, my name is Zhu Jia Loh, and I'm from Kuantan, and I've been with Touhou around 10 years or so.
10 years? Wow, that's a really long time. So you actually got in because of the games?
Yes.
Games. You actually are interested in that?
Yes.
Are you studying?
Okay, I'm okay.
Okay, what are you working as?
Computer technician.
I see, you're a computer technician. Okay. So how did you actually find out about it?
Through the internet.
Oh, through the internet. So people were talking about it online, and you actually saw the games and you tried to use it. Okay, and you are cosplaying as Rinnosuke, is that correct? What is your inspiration for choosing this character? Is it because he's the only male character in the series?
Some half of it, but I'm more interested in his way of thinking.
Okay, can you elaborate a bit?
I'm more interested in his way of dressing things, of exaggerating, know what things are supposed to be, but misinterpreted them all the time.
Before you leave, he's actually Zoom. So I want to take a picture with both of you together. Is that right? And we are here with a cosplay couple today. Can you tell us a bit about yourself, sir?
I run Already Knows Me. I'm
actually a big Raysen fan, for those of you who don't know him. And this is the character, Raysen, being cosplayed by Marisa. So did you actually start cosplaying Raysen